Hello, everybody. I am Big Hallelujah. This is Monday is Mine. We're going to get right into it. LeBron James, my GOAT, my king, my Lord and Savior, my cinnamon apple, my sugar honey iced tea, is in a feud with Mr. Stephen A. Smith. And this is just a crazy thing because Stephen A. Smith is just a moth to the flame when it comes to getting shit on. So LeBron was asked a question about the face of the league, and he said, "Hey man, well, why would anybody want to be the face of the league when all our media does is shit on them all day?" And Stephen A. Smith, whose name was not mentioned, decided that was about him specifically. You ever heard of the shoe fits? Stephen A. Smith put that motherfucker on. As soon as he read that shit, he was like, "Let me go ahead and put my foot in this shoe." And he goes and he says, "Well, we don't shit on people all day, LeBron. Now, LeBron, you are a bitch." On national television, in front of everybody, he starts just shitting on LeBron, saying he ruined the game, he ruined the dunk contest. Just absolute Skip Bayless nonsense coming out of Stephen A. Smith's mouth. And Stephen A. Smith now for one moment stopped and was like, "You know what? I might be proving this nigga's point." Then the other niggas got in on it. Because when you mention media, these niggas fight tooth and nail to attack you in every way, shape, and form. They said that LeBron signed a $90 million deal with Nike because of Michael Jordan. Not because they was living in a one-bedroom apartment with two of them and eating roach-infested cereal. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about right now, bro? The media will do that when you bring these niggas up, and it's not just these journalists. It's fucking the former players too. At times, they get very upset. They don't like to be talked about. However, what they will want to be is bigger than the stars. Stephen A. Smith and these niggas on First Take, they want to be bigger than the game. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it is. These niggas are crazy, man. They have the gall to say shit like, "Who has more to prove to me?" Who the fuck are you? What? These niggas are nuts, dude. These niggas are nuts, bro. They've lost their minds. They're calling Jason Tatum soft. Might be some credence there. But shut the hell up, man. Yo, bro, this shit is ridiculous, bro. They talk as if like they the only niggas watching the game. And to respond to a nigga saying all y'all do is be negative, to respond with more negativity and think that has like vindicated you and made you the correct one in this argument, it's just absolute fucking nonsense coming from Mr. Stephen A. Smith. Like, I knew some shit was up. I knew when he get up there and he say, "Ladies and gentlemen," and he look at the camera, I'll be like, damn, that hairline about to go crazy. That shit, it started to recede mid-argument. And then the former players, I watched a little bit of Gilbert Arenas' shit, and I saw Rashad McCants saying like, "Oh, if I was on like a shitty team, I could have averaged 30 points." And Rashad McCants is really cool because you're looking at a nigga who's accomplished enough, but wants to say he could accomplish more. He made it to the NBA. He was a starter on a team at one point. What more can you ask for? Do you have to say that, yeah, I could have had 45 points a game? Yeah, I could have beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. Like, how much more do you need? That's greed. That's the greed they warn you about in the Bible, nigga. They're gonna pull up the Gilbert Arenas, whatever the fuck the shit is called. They're gonna pull that shit up when you die, nigga, and they're gonna ask you, "Hey man, why did you say this to DeMarcus Cousins across the floor from you, who I don't know if you know this is a better player than you were?" Just straight up. To say that you could have did what he did, craziness. Absolute nuts. No, you couldn't have. Nobody was calling for Rashad McCants. The fact that they got you on 2K rated as like an 80-something is just incredibly false. Incredibly false. This nigga not better than Brandon Knight. Before niggas look up the stats, I'm being facetious. He might be better than Brandon Knight. But yeah, man, the coverage around the sport is crazy. Inside the NBA, on TNT with Shaq and Chuck and all them, it's crazy, man, because at one point they were like funny. And now it's like, oh man. Like at first it was just Shaq that was hating. Shaq got be hating, and that's cool because that's what he do. But now it's like they all hating, bro. This shit is unbearable. Ernie can't even stop the hate no more. These niggas, bro, this nigga LeBron dunked on a nigga at 40 years old. This nigga Chuck like, I don't want to see that shit no more. Fuck you, Chuck. Every time Chuck says some shit that I don't like, I think about the Space Jam movie when it was like, you're not the real Charles Barkley. You're just some big ass bitch. That shit right there, I'd be like, yeah, that's not the real Charles Barkley. I know. He don't even look like that nigga used to play basketball. Shout out to Kenny the Jet Smith. He just be on the show. He don't really be doing nothing too much. Shout out Shaq. He just be hating, you know. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's worse than barbershop talk. You can go to the barbershop and have a conversation about Michael Jordan and LeBron, and it's pretty cordial. You watch like First Take or like Inside the NBA or like a sports podcast, and it's not cordial at all. It's no holds barred. We saying what we gotta say to get this agenda across. If I gotta tell you right now that LeBron is chasing KD's legacy to get this shit off, I'm gonna tell you that. If that, you know what I'm saying? If Stephen A. Smith gotta look you dead in the eyes and say that Steph Curry has more to prove this season than Jordan Poole, then he gonna say that shit. And he gonna have it up in big letters. There's gonna be a graphic made for it, and they gonna skew the stats somehow to make it look like that. If they gotta say that Draymond Green, it's up to Draymond Green to clutch out an NBA championship this season for the Golden State Warriors, he gonna say that shit, man. And there's nothing stopping him, bro. We need Max Kellerman back, because at least when he was dumb, it was funny. I love you guys, man. Please be safe out there, man. It's crazy. The weather is going from 70 degrees to 30 degrees. Ain't no telling what can happen. This that shit they warned us about. They warned us about this, man. You don't know what season it is. The end times are coming. And if it's going to bring it up, they're going to be like, were you on Gilbert Arenas' podcast saying you could average 45 points? And if you were, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's going to be a cold day in hell. I love you guys, man. I'm Big Hallelujah, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, get involved, man. Please ask questions. Get on Monday is yours. I will see you guys next week. Hello, everybody. I am Big Hallelujah, and welcome back to Monday is Mine. Shut your mouth. I'm going to be talking about wrestling takes. And now that the non-wrestling people are gone, I want to tell you this. After the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Triple H is not a terrorist, everybody. Paul Levesque is not a terrorist. This is crazy. That shit was fire from start to finish. How was it fire from start to finish? The shit started off with the Women's Elimination Chamber, and Jade Cargill came out of nowhere, walked to that bitch looking like Storm. She looked crazy, dog. I would have been scared. If I'm in the club, like a little buzz, and I seen Jade Cargill walking in with that on towards me at a fast pace, I would probably shit on myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I think everybody else would as well. She was looking crazy, bro. She walks to the ring. Oh, niggas is like, oh, she gonna beat up Liv Morgan, who is my GOAT, by the way. She actually does not beat up Liv Morgan. She starts to beat the shit and piss out of Naomi. I mean, like, straight awesome style, nigga. Like, this shit was crazy. She kicked her into the pod. Mind you, the whole time, Bianca Belair is in the pod screaming and crying, saying, what is going on? Because her friend is getting beat up by her other friend. You ever seen your two friends fight? And you be like, damn. That's kind of what it was on an extreme scale, you know? She boots her into the pod, slams her head in the cage. It's bad, works everywhere. The funny part about this is when they cut to Alexa Bliss and she's just kind of like sad. she's just like, oh no, like it's craziness. It's craziness. It was a banger match after that. Naomi was automatically eliminated because like her head was like off her body. It was a crazy match after. Liv Morgan went nuts. Absolute Liv Morgan classic alert. Absolute hood classic from Liv Morgan. She got whipped with the Bianca hair, and that shit sounded like a super effective Pokemon attack. I was like, it left a big ass welt around her body. This shit was nuts. I didn't know hair could do that. Bianca be putting weights in that shit. That shit not real. That's crazy. Anything else crazy that happened? Bayley got eliminated. Everybody, I cheered. I threw my hat in the air like it was graduation day when Bayley got eliminated. Please get her out of there. Roxanne Perez looked amazing. Very short. I knew when she hit that pop rocks, nigga, I was getting ready to walk out the room with pure excitement. That was good. Get Bailey out of there. It was a really good women's elimination chamber. Bianca Belair won. I really thought it was gonna be either Liv or Alexa Bliss, but Bianca winning is pretty cool. She's got other problems to worry about because her friend just like decapitated her other friend. So that's gonna be crazy going into WrestleMania. Shouts out to that. Rhea Ripley comes out the back, and then Io Sky also walks out of the back, and she's like, "Hey, I'm here too, y'all." After that, we get Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and the creature from the Black Lagoon. Because I don't know what Candice LeRae had going on. Candice LeRae looked like the Legacy of Kane. It looked crazy. The match was really nothing special. Trish Stratus, where did that come from? I was really scared every time Nia touched Trish Stratus. I was like, man, please don't hurt that old woman, man. Please, for the love of God, don't hurt that old woman. A couple spots were crazy. It really wasn't much to write home about. It was an okay match. It wasn't bad. It just was there. And then after that, I mean, dude, you want to talk about absolute fucking hood classic, nigga. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Nigga, I was in this bitch screaming, bro. Real rap. I was if I was a kid and I seen that, bro, I probably would have been in tears. Kevin Owens gets slammed through 4 tables. It's nonsense. Sammy gets slammed through 4 tables. Sammy find a chair with barbed wire wrapped around it. Who ordered that? I love when they pull weapons out from under the ring, because like, what is this here for? Who wrapped a chair in barbed wire? What purpose does that serve? He hit Kevin Owens with it a couple times, and it was really cool. Then he set the motherfucker up between 2 other chairs and fucking tripped Kevin Owens' face into the barbed wire. Nonsense. I mean, hood classic shit, bro. Like, bro, please, somebody help. Kevin Owens ends up powerbombing this nigga like twice on the ring on the back of his neck, which is injured, by the way. So Sami Zayn loses. As he's about to power drive Sami Zayn into the concrete again for the 4th time. It's craziness. Like, Sami is gonna die. Randy Orton comes back from injury for I don't know how long, bro. It's been a couple months. And I've been every episode of Raw, I'm like, man, Randy gonna kick this nigga sooner or later. And I was like, at first I wasn't thinking about it. And then right when he was about to power drive this nigga, I thought about Randy Orton, and then the music played. Randy Orton, I hear voices in my head. He came out. He beat the dog shit out of Kevin Owens. And get this, he was about to punt this nigga in his head. He was about to bring the punt back. He pulled up his little knee pad and shit. By the way, this nigga looks slimmer. He looked like 2009 Randy Orton again. This is about to be crazy. They stop him from punting Kevin Owens in the head, and then he RKOs like 4 security guards for no reason. And I was like, man, this is awesome. This is crazy. This is fire. It was really cool. It was a really good match. Certified Hood Classic, 10 out of 10. It would have been the craziest moment of the pay-per-view had this not happened. The men's elimination chamber goes on, and it's once again certified hood classic. Everything is amazing in it. Everybody gets cool spots. Drew McIntyre gets eliminated by Damian Priest again. Damian Priest probably went online and complained about it. Not Damian Priest, but Drew McIntyre probably went online and complained about it, but I don't follow that nigga, so I don't know. Damian Priest did a couple crazy things. Nigga did a Hurricane Rana outside. Mind you, Damian Priest is like 6'9" or some shit. You don't do no damn Hurricane Rana for nothing. I don't know where you thought you could do that from, but he did that shit and it was crazy. Seth Rollins is going crazy in there. Eventually we get down to Seth Rollins, John Cena, and CM Punk. CM Punk is a man on a mission. He has not main evented a WrestleMania ever, and he wants to do so. Also, Logan Paul did not win, and this is when I knew Triple H was not a terrorist. Because in my mind, I thought if Logan Paul wins this Elimination Chamber, this guy, we might start calling this nigga fucking Hunter Hamas Helmsley. Like he might be one of them. But Logan Paul did not win. He was eliminated, thank God, and got him out of there. So we're down to the last 3. Seth Rollins, they start double teaming this nigga. Pause. They start hitting this nigga with fucking Marvel 3 TAC combos. It's not they whooping his ass. They finally pin him. I think he got attitude adjustment into a go to sleep. They comboed that nigga and eliminated. It wasn't fair. CM Punk, so Seth Rollins eliminated. He's on his way out of the cage. However, he does not leave the cage. CM Punk ends up scrambling at some point halfway outside of the ring onto the mat, and he gets fucking Seth Rollins curb stomped into the fucking pavement. He splattered this nigga shit everywhere. It was nasty. And then he leaves because that's what Seth Rollins does. You notice at the Royal Rumble when he got eliminated, what did he do? He stepped on a nigga's head. Every time he get eliminated from something, he stomped on a nigga's head. This nigga's a child. John Cena rushed at this moment, which is kind of out of character, but he saw that he got stomped in his head and he put him in a submission and won. CM Punk did not tap. He just passed out, which is like, hey, it's real nigga. But that was so out of character for Mr. Cena because, like, you taking advantage of niggas. Like, I thought you was a babyface. Cody Rhodes comes out after the Elimination Chamber because he has to make his decision with The Rock. The Rock comes out with Travis Scott. Mind you, John Cena is still in the ring, just being a spectator. The Rock walks out with Travis Scott, who has a belt. Travis Scott has a belt for some reason. And correct me if I'm wrong, at some points he was smoking weed, which, do your thing. But, like, that's crazy. The Rock is in bell bottoms, and it's the funniest shit you will ever see because his upper body is still bigger than the bell bottoms. So they look kind of like normal pants almost, except for they're covering his feet. It's nonsense. It was crazy. I knew nothing good could have happened after this. And he's been wanting a piece of Cody Rhodes' soul, which is just like, what are we talking about? Cody Rhodes say, hey, Rock, go fuck yourself. And The Rock doesn't take very kindly to that. But you know who does take kindly to that? John Cena. Mind you, Travis Scott still in the corner of the ring, burning sage at this point. John Cena daps up Cody. He's like, yeah, nigga. He don't say nigga. He's like, yeah, bro. Tell that nigga, damn. Tell him fuck yourself. He gives him a hug. The Rock is making direct eye contact with John Cena and does this motherfucker. Boom. We like, what does that mean? John Cena kicks Cody Rhodes in the nuts and beats the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott smacks Cody Rhodes while he's on the ground. The Rock takes the fucking weight belt that has Cody's soul written on it and starts whipping this nigga in the middle of the ring. John Cena hits him with a belt like twice and cuts him open. John Cena in his farewell tour has turned heel. And you want me to trust you. You wonder why I can't trust these women out here. John Cena just turned heel in his last 10 months with the company. If I was a child, I probably would have cried, bro. Real rap. I probably would have been in my room like asking my mom why, bro. On some Jadakiss shit, nigga. Why is Jadakiss as hard as it gets? Why is John Cena going heel at the end of his career? I would have been upset and sad, bro. And it's just crazy. But why is Travis Scott burning sage over this nigga's body and smacking this nigga with a belt with shades on? What is going on, bro? The last frame was The Rock, Travis Scott, and John Cena. And I loved it because it's like The Rock and John Cena. And then Travis Scott was like, I'm here too. It was very funny. It was very funny. This is crazy. Triple H, 11 out of 10 pay-per-view. You are not a terrorist. Triple H, Paul Levesque, you are a awesome writer, man. I fuck with that. The Rock, I'll tolerate you for now because that was crazy. But just know, had that went any other way, I would have been calling you a terrorist. But yeah, Elimination Chamber was really good. Very fire from start to finish. Monday is about to be nuts. So if you watch this, when I know you will, and you see it, just know later that night on Monday, when this comes out, Monday Night Raw will be on, and you can look at what I said and then be like, well, damn, now this has happened after he said that. So it's a continuation thing. So watch the motherfucking episode if you like wrestling, or if you just fuck with me and you think I'm funny. I love you guys, man. This is Monday is Mine. Shut your mouth. We are going to get out of here. I will see you guys next week. Hello, everybody. I am Big Hallelujah, and welcome back to Monday is Yours, where I'm going to be answering all questions and responding to as many comments as possible. Let's get right into it. Question number one, we have, I don't care what nobody say, Tank won that fight. Well, the judges say that he did not. And I also say that he probably did not as well. So I think at some point you have to care about what somebody says. You know, it's just life. They'll probably run that shit back. Future might have met his match. I know you've seen Shorty exposing him. Bro, I think Future has met his match quite a few times. We just have not seen it. I think when you only post the W's, the L's that are hidden have to be very massive. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, he's lost a couple. Also, now that I think about it, he kind of lost a bunch, you know? His son is learning how to play football with Russell Wilson right now. So, hey, man, you think he met his match before. I think he will, again. That nigga's pretty old, too. You don't need to be doing that. I never thought I'd see the day where J. Cole is getting matched up against Freddie Gibbs, and people are saying Cole loses. So I did see the Freddie Gibbs shit where he was like, Cole, you be backing out of beefs, a whole bunch of just, same old. And what I can say to Freddie Gibbs is that, hey, nigga, maybe you should have backed out of a couple beefs. Because do you remember when they jumped you and your girlfriend in Buffalo, New York? When you was trying to get some buffalo wings? You don't think maybe you should have backed out of that one? No? Because that same girl was like posting how you like to get your butt ate, which is nothing wrong with that, by the way. Before niggas start making fun of niggas getting their butt ate. Nothing wrong with getting your butt ate. But that could have been held private, you know what I'm saying, if had you backed out of that beef. So yeah, I mean, let's try to throw stones when we live in not glass houses. Let's do that one. Also, in no way, shape, or form is Freddie Gibbs out rapping J. Cole. Like, I don't know where the internet is at on that one. Is a temperature check. Am I old? I don't know. Both these niggas are old. So I think I would know. You know what I'm saying? Who's the better rapper in that situation? When you have like lyrical battles with Currency, it's like it's a different tier. And I'm not bashing any of these people. They're all crazy. But like, we got to put things in perspective, Mr. Freddie Gibbs. So yeah. No, Freddie. Drake canceled that Australia tour. You know what that means. I don't know what that means, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. Drake moving weird. He moving very weird. I seen the Bullet Holes hoodie, and I was like, man, this nigga moving crazy. So I really can't tell you what. I probably wouldn't go to Australia either. No offense to my Australian viewers. I just probably wouldn't go there. You got to shake your boots, or it's a spider in there or something. I don't like that. That Black Sam clip just goes to show West Coast niggas crazy, because I'll be damned if I let a nigga hold me out like he did old boy. Yo, y'all niggas gotta stop. Listen, sometimes you pick your battles, bro. Sometimes you pick your battles. You don't know what was going on there before that camera started recording. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sometimes you got to get hold, bro. It is what it is. Every grown man, and I dare these niggas in the comments, bro. I dare y'all. Every grown man been hold before. It's happened. It's happened, bro. It's happened. And you may not even have noticed it happened until after the fact. And it is what it is, bro. So, yeah, man. Pick your battles, bro. You gonna be the guy that punched Nipsey Hussle, brother? That's gonna be you in California? Okay, buddy. You're not gonna make it. White people beefing is hilarious because why is Topanga talking crazy to Maylin Ward? Also, that's the same Maylin Ward. White people beef is funny because I be waiting on which funny phrase they use. Like, I'd be like, man, is he gonna say you're walking on thin ice, pal? Am I finally going to hear that one, bro? Or you're barking up the wrong tree, buddy. You know, what's another one they be saying that I think is funny? Hey, what's the big idea? Oh, man. What's your problem? What's your damage, pal? But I fuck with Topanga, man. She was a battle rap fan. Did y'all know that? Did you know Topanga watched battle rap? Like actively? Topanga's also fine as hell. Shouts out to Topanga, man. That guy Phoenix comments. We on the Instagram comments, by the way, everybody. That guy Phoenix comments, best pod out. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You know, when them pod wars come back, nobody will be safe. I'm just letting you know now, man. That guy Phoenix also dissed me in a song. Just go ahead, throw that out there right now, just in case niggas is wondering. Archie Mars says, for show jaunts. And then he also comments again and says jaunts. Yeah, shout out to Archie Mars, man. We fuck with Archie Mars. Marlo Bass is the ending. For real, I need a Rihanna in my life. Man, I need everything. Nah, I'm about to exhibit a level of greed you never seen before, dog. Snipe 2 says hilarious, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We aim to make people laugh, so I'm glad I got one out of you, bro. Pause. Mr. Thrill says, nah, I ain't telling nobody who ain't finna slide, because I'll be damned if I go to the internet and let folks know I've been out fucked. Listen, no one will know. The only thing the public will know is my reaction. Nobody will know what happened. It's gonna look like it happened for no reason. It's gonna look like senseless violence. I'm not telling nobody that fucking Steve Smith Sr. long dicked my wife, nigga. He just gonna get got. T Shady says, he definitely tagged all the other people because Steve Smith would dog walk his ass. And you know what's crazy about that is that not only would he lose to Steve Smith, he ain't got no connection to get to Steve Smith. So you know how crazy it is to know that you got an ass whooping in store from a nigga that you can't even get to? That's a crazy feeling right there, bro. I mean, technically he had his number, you know, because she went through his wife's phone. But what is a phone call gonna do, you know? Bear Mall says, I know that IUD one is what triggered his spiral. It would have triggered mine. Rearrange her IUD? I would have put a Claymore mine in that nigga's refrigerator, dog, and waited for him to get a morning snack. ZD says he ruined Steve's life, so he got his own back. He did not ruin Steve's life. Steve, you know what? I guarantee you Steve don't even get divorced over this. His family is fine. We on the YouTube. Steve got set up. They're playing chess with his dumb watch the money. What? This is not a Ponzi scheme. He was fucking. What do you mean watch the money, nigga? Nigga talking to me like we watching The Big Short. He was fucking somebody, bro. Come on, bro. What are we doing, man? I fuck with both of them, but let's be fully honest. If Kendrick had a number one, you'd 100% be gassing it up. I do not give a single solitary fuck about who is number one on anything. I don't wake up and say, let me check the billboards. I don't care. What does that do for me? Do I like the music or do I not like the music? I don't let numbers define whether or not I should like something. You think I would be listening to Earl Sweatshirt, nigga? That nigga go wood. That nigga go fucking aluminum. What are we talking about, bro? I don't care about who got number one this and number one that. I've never cared. They put numbers before talent. They absolutely do. That's kind of what I'm saying. You niggas wait until a nigga goes number one on the billboard to say, yo, this shit is fire. What sense does that make? Ooh, you just a hater. Hope the 200 likes are worth it. This nigga said, you're a hater. Hope the 200 likes are worth it. That's a lot of likes, man. I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you be getting that, but 200 likes is kind of a lot right now for me. So yeah, it might be worth it, bro. I don't know. Mr. Weg 1227, it might be worth it. You know, maybe that's for you to decide. Shout out to Weg. Returning viewer Weg. Let's go, man. Ricky Collins says, your stuff gonna blow up. Watch. Hey, you are my nigga, man. Also pause. But you are my nigga, man. We fuck with Ricky Collins over here, man. Hey, when we blow up, I'm gonna remember you, Ricky. I'm a Ricky! Shout out the motherfucking window when we make it. T says, homie tagged all those people like he was summoning the X-Men. Then again, Steve Smith is a known crash out. So to me, my X-Men ass tweet. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to. You could have, if he would have not tagged Antonio Brown, it would have been perfect. I would have been, all right, it is what it is. Also, none of them niggas is gonna help you. You know, all them niggas you tagged was probably like, damn, what his wife look like though? Because that's what I was like, man, what's she hitting for? Christian says, Batman couldn't have made me post that. Bro, nigga, you could have had the prom NCIS team interrogating me in the back. I wouldn't have posted that nonsense. I wouldn't have told nobody that shit happened. That nigga gave it up freely, pause. And then post the call where Steve is quiet and you're like, you're Steve Smith. Are you going to say anything? Like, Steve don't, man, Steve, the nigga took a picture with his kids a day after that. So, like, who cares? He ruined Steve's family rep eye for eye. Did niggas look at Steve Smith as a paragon for family morals and values? It was niggas like, oh man, Steve Smith, the real family guy. Did you know he had kids before this? I mean, yeah, because his name is Senior. You got me there. I'm a dumbass. My fault. Ristic Buddy says he tagged AB like he ain't gonna call next. Antonio Brown is a dirty nigga, man. So yeah, he like I said, he probably gonna call next. I don't know why you tagged him and let him know that it was blood in the water. And that's all we have for today, man. It's all the comments, all the questions. Everybody was responded to in a polite manner. We had no real angry commenters except for that one guy who started a brawl. And you know, 200 likes. I love you guys, man. I love doing Monday is Yours. I love answering all the questions. And if you guys love me just the same, and I'm going to be a little manipulative here, I need you guys to go to the SONIQ RVA Patreon page and show me some love, man. What's the running price for starting membership? $3, bro. You know what you can do with $3 in America? Absolutely nothing. You go to Dollar Tree with $3, they'll tell you get the fuck out. There's nothing you get with $3. It doesn't exist anymore. So where better place to spend that $3 than at the SONIQ RVA Patreon, where you're going to get exclusive content, early drops maybe. You get to just show me love, because that's what I really need from you. Love and affection and support. And any new ideas for content that we have in the future, you get to weigh in on and tell me what you think about it. So the Patreon is really just to show love and get involved with the show. Let me know what's up, dog. Let me know what's up. Come through the SONIQ RVA Patreon, man. And it's not just me on there. SONIQ is doing cool shit on Patreon. You get to see what they're doing. If you live around here, you get to see what events are coming out and shit. Who knows? Just come through the motherfucking Patreon, man. Push the button, dog. Just in case niggas needed one more little push. I love you guys. I am Big Hallelujah. I love you. I will see you next week.